Yes guys, I am, as the title and thumbnail states of this video, selling some things. Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. It's cleared up to a really gorgeous day here in Pennsylvania. It was raining all morning and I was kind of somewhat dreading having to adjust my plans here on the vlog, but fortunately Mother Nature, she's actually got our back today. Take a look at the view from the driveway. We are stacked and heavy right now. We've got Convict and Misfit hanging out, being the badasses that they are. We've got Dream Diesel giveaway number 19 chilling up at the top of the driveway, but not for long. And 8 Ball's buried back there with Jake's LBZ, chilling, holding it down classic diesel style. And then we've got the R8 that's blocked in by some timber, and then we've got Jack's Denali, the most important truck in the driveway, of course. Little Jack's growing up into such an awesome little kid. I cannot wait until he's running around on the vlog with all of us doing epic things. He told me this morning that I'm his best friend, and I was honored by that news. Guys, being a dad is probably one of the coolest things ever, and finally Jack is getting to the point, being that he's 15 months old now, which is mind-boggling. I feel like I was telling you guys that we were anticipating his arrival to this world literally just a few days ago, but it's the coolest thing, biggest blessing, and I love being a father. Yes, I'm enthusiastic about everything in my life, and being a dad is certainly at the top of my list. Yes, guys, I am, as the title and thumbnail states of this video, selling some things. I'm selling some very specific, very large objects that I haven't used for a while, and we're gonna get into that in today's video. But I gotta tell you guys something real quick. Now, if you guys missed 15 times entries for Dream Diesel giveaway number 20, aka Convict, and $30,000 cash, don't fret, there's still a big multiplier that's available, which is 10 times entries. So if you want to lock in your entries for a chance to win that one of one chalk gray F450 Platinum and $30,000 cash, tap that link in the description below. Grab yourself some gear, and who knows, you might be taking the keys, the title, and the cash to that badass truck that I'm going to be very upset about giving away, because it's truly just something unlike anything we've ever done. Speaking of Dream Diesel giveaway number 19, we've got Kane Repple coming in from Colorado Springs, Colorado later this week to take delivery of that truck, so stay tuned for the vlog. All right, now that we are here and talking about what's going on in today's video, we're selling the PJ, boys. The PJ that we only got to use one time behind Misfit to tow Dream Diesel giveaway number 20, aka Convict, back from Accelerate Auto when it was kind of discombobulated in pieces, and that was the only time I got to use it other than driving it back from Fayette Trailers, where I bought it from earlier this year. So this decision kind of came to me relatively easily, honestly. I wouldn't say that it was even challenging. It's just one of those things that it doesn't make sense to have for a multitude of reasons, and here's why. As nice as it is to have a massive 8x8 deck on the neck of a 32-foot tandem dual axle trailer with a 10-foot hydraulic dovetail, it's just kind of an inconvenience of sorts for what it is that I'm looking to accomplish in the season of my life right now, predominantly being focused on building badass diesel trucks, having fun with you guys, and getting the new shop built. I'll get into it in a second here, and it's really important that you guys stay tuned, so don't exit this video yet. This shop build right here has been an enormous occupant of my brain and everything that I'm doing, because not only am I taking care of a majority of the work with Jake, who's down there right now running some finishing girts so we can kind of move on to the next step, but also because I'm managing everything behind the scenes. And I'm gonna make a video or 5 that details my experience of taking on a pole building of this scale and everything that I've learned up until this point in time. I think it's gonna be really good for anybody that has aspirations to build a garage one day, literally themselves. I'm also gonna make a video talking about how much money I saved in this crazy demand-based market where all prices are inflated by doing the work myself and coordinating everything with this brain right here. So that brings us to why, Jack, are you selling your brand new trailer? This is a 2021. It's got all of maybe 25 miles on it from driving right around the corner to Accelerate Auto to pick up the F450. And you know what? This trailer is like my dream trailer. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm actually gonna sell it, but it's for a very good reason. Reason number 1 is I just recently picked up that Diamond C deck over bumper pull trailer from Sam, and honestly that right there is the first time that it's been disconnected from Misfit for the last week. I've been using it like crazy to run materials and to move forward our pole building project. And honestly, the convenience of a bumper pull trailer is unparalleled, as well as the navigation. Towing a gooseneck has its benefits, especially for long drives on the highway and stability, but bumper pulls when you're running around town are unparalleled. You can navigate wherever it is that you need to go, and that trailer follows you. Whereas when you're towing a very long, what is probably in total 40-foot trailer from hitch to the rear end, navigation becomes an inconvenience. An inconvenience, although I have quite a bit of acres here on my property, it's kind of a little challenging to move this trailer around, which is kind of part of the reason that I stuck it up here, just so it's kind of up and out of the way. Now granted, I can pull in, down, and back it right in. It's not a problem, but having 2 trailers and only one of me doesn't really seem to make much sense. So if we look at reason number 1, I have the means of towing up to 14,000 pounds on that Diamond C deckover that weighs 4,000 pounds, netting me roughly 10,000 GVWR. And I can do all of it without my CDL, which I'm still planning on getting. Not having my CDL is not the reason that I'm selling this trailer. It's mostly just the convenience aspect, but then that brings us into number 2, and that's that I'd really like to add another project, another category of project to the channel that's still diesel related that may or may not involve a flat bed. So I don't know if I'm gonna pick up one or the other, but one option is gonna be a rollback, and we're gonna make it real badass, but it's gonna be like your 6.7 style rollback, potentially like an Alumaduty style cab and chassis, and then convert it into a rollback and make it the truck that we use primarily to move our other vehicles and equipment around. Or it'll be something with air brakes, like a cab and chassis, but a Peterbilt cab and chassis with a C15 Caterpillar powered motor and eventually a 13 or an 18 speed, because I am getting my CDL in the month of October, which I'm really excited about, by the way. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, to answer your question, the PJ is for sale. I'd appreciate nothing but the serious of inquiries, please, as I do own this trailer and have the title in hand. It's brandy spanking new, and if anything, it's better than new because you don't have to wait the ridiculous lead time that everything has in today's market. So just to recap, it's a 25,000 GVWR 10-foot dovetail platform that can lift 10,000 pounds with its dual hydraulics, tandem dual axles, and it is basically brandy spanking new in perfect condition. Plus, it comes with the deck on the neck. I'll even throw in the winch that I have here on the trailer. I just don't have a need for it because I've actually got 2 of them. There's the same one over here on the Diamond C. So if you guys are interested, $25,000 takes that trailer home without any wait times. Shut up. We're recording. Best behavior only.
Only but the best behavior. It's like I know you.
Nah, you don't know me.
I don't know you. Who are you again?
I'm glad you applied through LinkedIn. Like I said, I really love a gooseneck. They are way more comfortable on the road, but the convenience of this, it speaks for itself. So what do you guys think? Do we get a 6.7 style Alumaduty rollback, or do we bite the bullet and get our first air brakes project that could be a Peterbilt or maybe even a Kenny with a cat-powered C15, manufactured before a very specific year, that way things sound incredible, and work on that and get into something that we've never done before. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I tend to like to get into things that I've never done before. I don't know, I feel like that's the journey of life. It's always learning. Speaking of my little man, he is just so in love with equipment, everything, vehicles, anything that makes noise, and I'm not surprised. So we're cruising here in Misfit, ladies and gentlemen. I saw a bunch of comments when we did the High Country video talking about how that potentially could be the last build that we do in the shop. And some of you guys were like, well, dude, you just gotta keep a truck. Well, guys, I've got Misfit. This has been my daily driver. I've put nearly 5,000 miles on this truck since I've had it for only just a few months. And I guess a fun fact that I need to let you guys in on is that I drive a lot. Every single day, I put tons of miles on, and I think last year I averaged almost 18,000 miles on my white Denali, which is, I mean, absurd. I think the US average, well, I would say before COVID, the US average was about 12 to 13,000 miles a year, but now I'm sure that with everybody working from home and reduced travel, reduced office time for most people that do 9 to 5s or whatever the case is, it's gone down. The US average is probably like 8,000 an hour, whatever the case is. But yeah, I drive a lot, and we have Misfit. Misfit's chilling for a minute, guys. I got this truck pretty much all set up exactly how I want it, and you know what? The emissions intact tuning has been incredible from DURTYMAX Tuner. I absolutely love it. It works incredible, and for me, I need something to be adaptable for as fast as my life is, because there's really never a moment, whether I'm on or off vlog, that I'm not moving or doing something or handling something or coordinating or delegating or whatever the case might be. I'm definitely very grateful to have a local Eagle rental to my house. Today we are picking up another toy. I believe that toy is right there. We're looking at a 33-foot rugged tire with stabilizers, scissor lift, because we need to get up in the air and do some work, boys. I legitimately feel like I've been living over here at Eagle Rental for the last few weeks. I think consecutively this is the 4th week in a row that I am here to grab another piece of machinery. every day I get brand new equipment. I'm like a little kid at heart, man. This right here is why I love Eagle Rental. They keep an awesome fleet of equipment, not a paid advertisement by any means, just an independent local small business owner out of Lancaster County helping out some other independent businesses. I'm all about supporting the small businesses wherever I can. And you know what? Check out what today's treat is. It's a brand spanking new 33-foot LGMG scissor lift. We've got the SR3369D, some 26 by 12, 16.5 off-road tires. We've got stabilizers, and we'll be able to lift ourselves up on the extendable platform to get done anything that's out of reach. She ain't going nowhere. And that's the sound that one of you is about to get very, very used to. This thing is so freaking sweet. So welcome to the helm, boys. You're with Captain Jack, and we are about to embark on our maiden voyage. Just cruising, my friends. View of that shop from the scissor lift ain't all that bad. I'm pretty excited to get up and finish up that roof though, because man, it's been somewhat daunting to try and figure out how we were gonna get up there, but this thing, it's gonna make it way easier. It's got one little joystick. This is your turn right here, so your left, your right, and then you have a safety trigger right there. So let's get moving, boys. See how this thing does in a little bit of soft dirt. We had some rain over the last 48 hours here. Wow, look at that. We're getting it dirty, boys. Yeah, getting this one versus the hard surface one was probably a pretty good idea. So now what we have the ability to do is pull up our latches here on the side. This is gonna be incredibly hard to do with one hand. So I'm gonna put you guys down there. Now you got a way wider work surface, boys. Look at all the room for activities up here. This is what I'm talking about. We'll be able to bring our pieces of tin up so we can start working on the gable end and we can get all of that dressed up. And look at that view. What a wonderful thing. We were back up here on the roof that I haven't been able to access since we laid all this tin down, but our plan is to try and get this thing as buttoned up as possible, and this lift was 100% necessary. But I'll tell you what, kind of feels like we're surfing the USA right now. It's got a little bit of wiggle to it, so our lift legs are definitely gonna have to get somewhat adjusted, that is for sure. And then we got some wild views up here, guys. Check out the lineup. We've got quite the squad going on in the driveway, but one of our squad members is soon to leave. Plus all of that stone that we just got delivered, we have to cover up some of this muddy area and dress up a few more spots inside the shop before we prepare for a very big event that's gonna be happening hopefully in the next video or two. But this is where I'm gonna wrap up the vlog, ladies and gentlemen, because how often do I get to say sayonara when I'm 26 foot up in the air? Not very often, in case you're curious, and that's why I'm taking full advantage of the opportunity. So if you haven't already, grab some entries for Convict and $30,000 cash. Tap that subscribe button on your way out. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all on the next upload.